Can we beat the Wisconsin?
What do you mean beat the Wisconsin?
The last conversation about Wisconsin?
You want to repeat it?
No, I don't think we should. I feel like that was pretty good. Can we beat that?
Oh, can we beat that? No,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Sham, like Shamaneka no Shamu, and this is...
Amy. Hello.
Amy, we have tried, and I've said this, what I'm about to say, I've said this how many times?
5? Is this number 5?
I think this is number
Yeah.
5. Maybe even number 6.
And if you consider like takes,
Yeah.
probably like 20 at this point.
We've tried to record this podcast introducing Amy so many times.
Yeah.
And every single time something
happens.
I was going to say something very bad. I was going to say the F word. Don't say it. Something goes wrong every single time. And usually it's my fault. Sometimes it's your fault.
Yeah.
Usually
there was one that was mine.
The one that I remember was mine was I put it on the wrong mode and then everything was just kind of slow motion, like it was a stop animation film.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried many times, but now we've checked.
Yeah.
We've double checked. We've triple checked. All the lines are in the correct place.
Yes.
So, I'd like to introduce Amy. Amy hates Wisconsin.
I don't hate Wisconsin. I said it wasn't that interesting of a place.
Wisconsin is not interesting. That was one of the conversations we had in one of the introductions. But first, I want to introduce Amy. Amy, welcome.
Thank you.
You are from...
California. Sunny all year round.
It's like the pizza kitchen, right?
Yes!
That's from California,
Why don't
right?
you bring that up?
Why?
I miss CPK, that's all.
What's it, what? CPK?
We call it CPK. Because California Pizza Kitchen is kind of a mouthful.
California Pizza Kitchen.
It's just easier to say CPK.
For lazy people.
Yeah, we're lazy.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Tell us about yourself, Amy.
I'm trying to think of new things now. I said the same thing 5 times. Okay.
Let's do the same thing, and then you can add new things.
Okay. Well, my name is Amy. I'm here working as an English teacher. I've been here 3 months now. So
Yeah.
it's not a super new introduction anymore.
When we recorded it, she was here for like, the first time, she was here for like a week.
Yeah. But I really enjoy reading. That's one of my biggest hobbies. I also enjoy exercising a lot, running. And I enjoy listening to music, just going on walks, dancing, all that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff. Dancing, listening to music, and having a good old fun time.
Yeah.
Harmless fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, those are things I enjoy.
And you also hate Wisconsin. So why do you detest?
I don't hate Wisconsin. How did I get brought up the first time?
It was something about
cheese.
You hating Wisconsin.
No.
What was it about?
We're talking about cheese, right?
What were we talking about cheese?
You were talking about like cheddar cheese?
Yeah, alright, look, yeah, we're talking about favourite cheeses. Alright,
Yeah.
First of all, what is your favourite cheese then?
I don't really have one.
Doesn't have a
I don't really
cheese.
like cheese.
She doesn't like cheese.
I'm not a big cheese person.
Do you trust someone who doesn't like cheese? You know who else didn't like cheese?
Who?
Most serial killers. That's not true. That's not true. They love cheese. What?
They do?
I don't know. I don't know about the cheese facts. But, alright, look, I'm going to say now my favorite cheese is cheddar cheese. Good, mature cheddar cheese from England. Okay?
Nice. Fancy.
And you have no favorite cheese?
No. I mean, I eat cheddar the most. Doesn't everyone?
No.
I I only eat cheese with like pizza or like pasta. I don't sit down and like get a slice of cheese to like put in a sandwich.
So you don't eat sandwiches, basically.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really eat sandwiches.
I don't get a slice and cheese and put it in a sandwich, so I don't eat cheese. That just means you don't eat sandwiches.
Well, no, then I just don't like, some people have the charcuterie boards.
Oh, yeah. You don't
I
have
don't-
one?
No, if it's offered to me, I just eat like the crackers. I don't eat the cheese.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You don't put the cheese on the crackers?
Mm,
Like, you don't have a good bit of brie or
occasionally, I don't really like the taste.
or camembert.
I don't even know what that is. Is that
Camembert.
English?
It's camembert. It's a French cheese. It's nice.
I'm not a cheese connoisseur, so
No one's a cheese connoisseur. Even the cheese connoisseurs, they think they're cheese connoisseurs. You're not. Facts. No, cheese connoisseurs are cheese connoisseurs, of course. But you don't have to be to enjoy a good bit of cheese.
yeah, that's true.
But you don't enjoy cheese so much.
I don't hate it. It's just not something I ever crave.
And then how did that relate to your hatred of Wisconsin?
Didn't say I hated them,
Oh,
but I said Wisconsin is
Indifferent.
known for cheese.
and then you said
So they're not
I
that
don't-
interesting of a place as a result.
because it makes cheese.
If cheese is your most famous thing, is that like
What about Philadelphia?
Philadelphia is where like everything started, the Constitutional Convention.
Yeah,
it's
but
like the beginning
that's
of our
not what it's
country.
famous for. It's famous for the cream cheese.
Huh? I've never heard that one. Maybe globally?
Yeah, of course, man. Philadelphia cream cheese.
I
No
just
one
know that's
knows.
where the Liberty Bell is.
Oh, what, that restaurant? The Mexican restaurant?
No, the Liberty Bell.
Was that a different
Are you
restaurant?
kidding?
What's a Liberty
You're
Bell?
kidding.
What's a Liberty Bell?
It's a landmark. It's like a real bell from the 1770s and it's broken. It's like a historical landmark
Why don't you fix it?
because that takes away from the history. I think it broke during like the Revolutionary War or something. So now it's a relic.
I mean, you should repair it, shouldn't you?
Mm,
How did it break?
I don't know. I think during the war. I'm really not sure.
What, during the war they rang it too hard? And then...
Like, I don't know, maybe a cannonball hit it? I really don't know.
Oh, okay. So you're saying Philadelphia's famous for other things?
Well, I think more prominent things than cheese.
Well, see, when I hear Philadelphia, I don't think of the city. I think of cream cheese.
Oh. See, not a cheese person, so I wouldn't have thought about that.
I also think of the movie Rocky.
I know what it is, but I haven't watched it, so I don't know the connection.
So you read, do you?
Yeah.
So you read a lot of books. We talked about this before. You read a lot of books. That's what we do. Every single time we've tried this, I always ask her, how many books have you read so far this year? How many books have you read so far this year? And in the beginning, it was 72. The most recent one was what, like 81 or something?
Yeah.
And how many books have you read this year?
Now it's
so far?
86.
So from the first time to now, she's read 14 books.
That's like 3 months?
That's
It's
pretty
not
good.
bad, yeah.
That's not bad. You're killing it, man.
Thank you.
That's really good. But that essentially means you've read 8 books a month. Sorry, no, not 8 books. 7 books a month.
Yeah, about, I guess. There are people who do more, though. But I think that's more than like the average person, I would say. I'm talking about like book YouTubers.
Way more. Yeah, book YouTubers. That's their job
Yeah.
at that point, right?
Yeah.
That's like saying, oh yeah, there are people who exercise more than me, professional athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a crazy amount of reading.
Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't a compliment.
Well,
That is an impressive
take
amount
it
of
as
reading.
thank you.
That was a compliment. What has been the best book this year?
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot. And so what is that about?
See, once you read too much, there's like nothing comes to mind. Oh, I don't. Well, I read Jane Eyre this year. I really like Jane Eyre.
But there was one that you told me about.
Oh, well, House of Leaves.
House of
I wouldn't say
Leaves.
it's the best written, but it was really interesting. Like in terms of plot, I remember it like pretty vividly.
You remember the plot?
And like what happened.
Okay.
So you want me to?
Yes.
Okay,
please.
yeah. So House of Leaves, it's a horror novel,
Mm.
and it was genuinely really scary.
Mm.
Like I was up at 3 a.m., couldn't sleep. I was scared of the dark, because darkness is like the main fear. It's about these people. They move into a house, but the house is like changing size. Like the interior is growing, but the outside looks the same. And like hallways appear out of nowhere,
Whoa.
and like staircases.
That doesn't sound scary though. That sounds
It doesn't,
really fun.
but if you read it, it gets scary. Because first of all, it's all dark, and then when they go to explore, they'll get lost for like hours, and then they're like starving to death in this hallway that they can't get out of, and it gets like more sinister as you keep reading.
I mean, I think horror books, they have to be somewhat well written to instill that fear in people, to be scary.
I think it was well written, just not like the best written book I think I read this year.
You
But it was
think-
pretty high up there.
Okay. So it is one of...
Of this year, top 10, yeah. I think.
So what else is in the top 10? Give me the other 9. Right now.
9? I can do...
I'm not gonna tell you to do that. Give me maybe a couple more that come to mind.
There was one called Swimming in the Dark, and it was a romance book. And I don't really like romance stories so much, but this was really good. It was in Poland, and it was about it was set during like communist revolution. Did Poland? It was some revolution in
Okay.
Poland, and it was about like 2 guys, and so, it goes into like being gay. You can't really be out. It's kind of like a forbidden relationship.
So it's about homosexuality.
Yeah.
Ah.
But then also had that political stuff in the background, and because they like had different political beliefs, and that tied into it too.
Oh, okay.
But it was short, but it was really good.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. What's it
Yeah,
called?
Swimming in the Dark.
Swimming in the Dark. And the other one was House of Leaves, which
House of Leaves is pretty long.
was a lot about the dark, apparently. So, common theme there, darkness.
I guess. I don't read really happy books. That is like a theme.
Why don't you read happy books?
They're boring.
I don't know, man. I think I would like to read a book where a man just goes through something and then comes out the other side and he's like, yeah, cool. All's good again.
Well, I
It's
mean-
nice, yeah. I think
Well,
I'm
but there's
pretty good.
still like some kind of conflict in there. That's not all happy.
Yeah, but there's no sadness. Even the villain, I like seeing the villain get reformed. It's like, you know what? I'm sorry I did this bad thing. I won't do it again. And yeah, I've learned my lesson. And I truly thank you, hero, for making me see the error of my ways. And yeah, thank you for this enlightening experience. No problem. Well, look,
What book is that?
what should we do now? Like, you want to get married? Yeah, dude, cool. And then they get married, and then it's just everyone's happy. And
Is
they
this just
think-
like a fan fiction you read online or something?
No, this is something I'm making up right now, on the spot.
I don't think there's. I've never read a book where the villain apologizes to the hero, and the hero's like, no problem, and they're like best friends.
And then not best friends.
They get
friends.
married.
They get married. They become human lovers.
Human. So
I
were
don't
they
know.
not human before?
There you go. You have to read the book.
Sounds intriguing.
See, you're intrigued, right?
Little bit scared.
Wait, human love. Why did he give them that epithet? What? Yeah,
There is mystery there.
there is a mystery there. Yeah. But it turns out, actually, it's a sad book. Because it's a dream. They wake up and they're actually
Oh,
starving.
come
They
on.
wake up, they're starving in a hallway that they can't get out of.
I hate like the it was all a dream thing though.
No, it was a dream because the villain actually wanted to get married, and they did, but then it turns out the husband died.
Jesus.
And now he's stuck in a hallway.
Jesus.
You want to read it even more now, don't you?
Well, now I know the ending.
Nah, that's not the ending.
Oh, there's
That's
more.
the first page.
So is it like you know the ending first and then you go back?
No, it's the first page because it's not going to be really a book. It's going to be a scroll.
Oh gosh. That's a lot of information to pack onto one page.
Scroll.
Scroll.
It's going to be a scroll.
How long?
From here to Wisconsin.
How far away is that? I don't know, thousands of miles.
If you know how far Tokyo is from Wisconsin in kilometers or miles, please let us know in this comment section below. Your light has just turned off. I don't know.
Well, we can't. I don't think we'll ever have a perfect shoot.
No, we'll never have a perfect shoot. The one thing that you said was a redeeming quality of Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers and your boy.
Well, no, they're not redeeming anymore because he's out.
But at one point,
Yes.
your boy,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
But they mistreated him, so he left, I guess. I don't know what they did exactly, but he wasn't happy there anymore, so he left them.
He was just too many cheese.
Well, it's like Tom
endorsements.
Brady where he left the Patriots.
No, he left because he was old, dude.
No, but then he played for the Buccaneers for like a year.
Yeah, because the Glazers wanted like a washed up.
They kicked him out? Tom Brady?
Who kicked him out?
The Patriots? I thought he left.
No, he left. He was given a lot. He retired.
Yeah.
He actually retired, and then he was given a whole bunch of money to come back by the Buccaneers, by the Glazer family.
Glazer?
Yeah, the Glazers.
Oh.
I know them because they also own my favorite football team, Manchester United. I would like to send a message to the Glazers. Please get out. Please leave. Please go and do your American football in America land, okay?
America land. How long have they owned Manchester United?
Too long. I can't remember exactly when this ordeal started, but they bought the company, they bought the Manchester United Football Club, and then they turned it into a business and riddled the team with debt, basically.
Oh.
A lot of debt. And they're just taking a lot of profits, and they're not investing in infrastructure and stuff like that. So the stadium is kind of falling apart, and they don't really care.
That's crazy. I thought Manchester United was like the richest football team.
It's one of.
Like, aren't they really famous?
Yeah.
With like really good players?
It's really good players. At the moment, they're in a transitional period. They've been in a transitional period for about 10 years. That's another podcast for another day. Yeah.
Sounds tough.
Amy, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you
And
for
thank
having
you for the
me.
introduction.
Let's hope this one goes out there.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Unless it stops recording.
I think we're okay.
Fingers crossed.
crossed.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
And watching.
And watching.
It's still recording.
Yay.